which is in the group setting, I can hide. I can hide my lack of skills by just kind of bouncing around sporadically.
By being a cheerleader, by having presence. Right. We've talked about how presence and attitude hides a lot. How much presence and attitude? Obviously, you need to be there. You need to be aware. You need to be turned on in one-on-one. But it's not like you're blasting 80s rock. It's not like you're running around high-fiving people. You're sitting there. You're looking at knees. You're looking at heels. You're looking at hip extension.
Because you see it when they go to coach one person, and then I'm like, cool, let's just coach the air squad for like 2 to 5 minutes, and they're stuck at 60 seconds, and I'm like, and this is how your personal training session is going to go too, by the way.
That's better, right? You see that at level 2 is like,
I think it's pretty good. I think he's all set. I'm like, all right, well, really? his knees are touching, but we'll go with that.
How many times have you been at a level 2 during that teach back portion and be like, do you do CrossFit? Like, have you done this before?
Well, there's a lot of nervousness in there, right? So I'll give people a break where you get put in front of your peers and somebody's looking over you and then you just shit the bed, right? Like, I've done that before. Like, I give everybody the benefit of doubt in that scenario.
You forgot the progressions, for example.
Just like, blah, 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 oh, no, sorry. So, and the point is this, the core thing that you started with, which was group class for, let's call it 99.9% of people. The core thing that you started with was good, probably better energy in most instances early on when you started because you were hype about it. And then the business started to beat you down. And then you started to chase other things. And I'm right now, what ended up suffering was your core offering because you started chasing other things. And then your time starts to get diverted to other places that don't get attention that should be. And then what happens, vibe in the facility comes down when you do that because your core offering is not the same. Because I've got a personal training client over here. I got 3 or 4 people in the group class over here. The coach is mediocre because I don't have time to develop them. Right. We have shitty retention practices because I got too many personal training clients as I'm spending time writing, subpar individualized programming because it is. And I hate to tell people that, but it is. You don't have enough time underneath your belt to be doing those things. Like, I have a ton of time programming, like thousands upon thousands, like all types of programming, periodization, like typical strength cycles, Olympic weightlifting, powerlifting, CrossFit, strength and conditioning. It takes time to learn that shit and do it well. And I would consider myself okay at most of them, nowhere near to being an expert, with the exception of CrossFit. And I've considered myself to be pretty good in the endurance world. But anyway, the point is this. The point is
crazy over here.
the point is this. The point is you left the core thing, which was not built to the degree that it should have been, then allows you to put these other bolt-on aspects of the business onto it, which is the individualized programming, the PT, because you can't hire somebody at the appropriate rate who's an actual PT coach, who specializes in personal training. And this is why there's a struggle to get the vibe up in the gym. Like yesterday, I coached the 4 p.m. or the 5 p.m. or something. I don't remember, but it was whatever. And it was hype in there. People were like, you should not drink as much C4. And I was like, you should go PR your front squat. Right. So let's do that. And my point is, like, you don't want to just be fun energy guy. But if people are not looking forward to coming into the gym, you're going to have serious issues. I mean, serious issues. And it's real hard for me to be like, the community in this gym is amazing if I don't walk in and immediately get like a vibe of energy when you walk in. Like, that is what you should be creating. And this is why I want people to make group class great again. Right? I'm not saying those other things aren't good. They're good. They can be valuable only if done well, added on top of a fucking amazing group class experience.